All right, we are live. Welcome in, everyone. It's Nordmark time. It's the, it's the rock. We are sailing to a dread mist. Everyone is going to die. How are you feeling?
I'm in danger.
We're all in danger, except
Name
me.
one time a character of mine died.
Okay, do you have all week?
They only said one. Just one time.
Oh, okay, then we'll go with Imp and the Stairs. Okay, technically not a death, actually. Technically not a death. So
It's true.
yeah, they're out there somewhere. The Imp is out there.
Wait,
So-
which one of it was the one that got eaten by the gibbering mess?
That was Knife, wasn't
Oh,
it?
that was Knives. Yeah, that was Knives.
Yeah, nice.
Recently.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
they're technically
proper
they're not dead. They're not
were
technically dead anymore. So does that really
They
count?
did die.
Break
Though.
even?
They died. They
Was
got
death.
better, but
Yeah.
they died. For sure. They did get better, but they did die.
Yeah. I'm going to
Nobody-
argue it's
Nobody
not a
can
stream
prove
game.
that human
Sorry.
child died.
Yeah.
Oh, they were a child at the time. I forgot that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not technically a streamed game, but I'm going to argue that Gleck, Emphasis Pathfinder character is preemptively dead because they've adopted a pet gunpowder ooze.
What is it with you and oozes that are friendly? Like,
To be fair, what those friendly uses are do tend to be adopted specifically by Emphasis characters, so it's impossible to tell who's responsible, really.
it's you for making them. It's definitely you for making them. Yeah.
Look,
oh,
Ooze is a villain. Oh, a monster.
Right.
It was literally
Unfortunately,
trying to kill them.
Unfortunately, tonight we do not have Pastel Raven with us. She's not feeling great, and we didn't have time to rearrange. So we're going to be pressing on tonight without her. But hopefully she'll be able to join us for the next one. This is not the last one of the Rock, I'll tell you that.
Oh, what? Oh, man.
No, it is not. It is not. We're not done yet. But I think we
You
are
just can't
close.
leave no
I will
mark.
say we are close to the end. We are close to the end. I think there's either one more session after this, or there's two more sessions after this. That's how close I think
if
we
we
are.
all die, then it's the last one.
If you all die, it's the last session. So it might be the last session of Nordmark, because I do have a doozy of a fight ahead for you. In that regard, who would like some lovely inspiration?
It was so long ago.
It was so
already got
long
some.
ago.
I did an AR. I got an inspiration.
What? It was November, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want it, I can do it, and I can take the inspiration.
Let's see. Can I remember what happened?
Like did we start outside the fog?
Yeah, we started
Yeah.
outside the
And
fog.
we tried to skirt around it,
Yep.
avoided
Like
some
that.
sirens.
Yeah, avoided some sirens. And then we eventually decided, okay, we have to go into the fog. So now we're currently playing some weird fucking combination of Ocarina of Time, Lost Woods, and Silent Hill.
Yes.
With
Nick, by the way, you did not remember to lock the fog tiles.
Oh no! All right, hold on. I'll do that right now while everyone's describing things.
we found out.
So of course, Blue did some praying, or Nigel did some praying, and has gotten us some sort of light protection against the death fog, but
Yeah.
it's still affecting the crew and giving us a chance of being affected. But like, we get advantage on the saves, I think.
Yes, it was advantage on the
Yes. Also, at the end of the session, we noticed the moon was back in the sky, and I wanted to do a check on that, but you were like, "No, it's the end of the session. Do it next time."
Yep, do it next time. I think that's good. You're getting closer. You may have inspiration, Nigel, or you may give it to someone.
I already have inspiration. Who doesn't?
I think Enfys is the only one without it, right?
I do not have inspiration.
There's always
All right, I'm
Cheeky
gonna give
Dave.
All right, I'm gonna give the inspiration to Pinky, who left on the other
Pinky,
ship like 6
yeah.
sessions ago. No, Enfys, you can have it.
Yay.
Okay. So yeah, the moon is out. Nigel, you wanted to do a check, I believe.
Yeah. See, I've been calling out repeatedly that the moon has been missing several times this session, so seeing it back is a bit strange.
Hmm.
Can Tattle assist with this check, being a moon druid and all?
Sure. Yeah. Nigel, you may have advantage on whatever kind of check you would like to do.
I'd look at the moon and see if it's some kind of illusion, a hologram, just trying to justify perception here. And
Okay.
yeah.
Go for perception.
Okay, I just realized I forgot to get my dice out, so I'm gonna do this on D&D Beyond.
No problem.
Okay, that's a 1. That's not a 1. That's the first roll, and so I got an 8 and a 22.
Okay.
So 22.
22's good. You look closely at this moon that previously was missing, and you watch it just flicker slightly. Like you're seeing it underwater. Like it's a reflection.
Well, that's strange. Sorry, the pirate accent's gonna be a bit off question because I am exhausted. Several levels. Real life.
Wait, are we the ones that are underwater?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Well, if we're underwater, we're somehow breathing.
Can Tattle sort of get any sense of if we're underwater? She has, after all, been a fish.
Roll me survival, yeah.
She's been a fish. Guidance.
Both
Okay,
the
that's
setup
before,
to
isn't
this and also
Yeah.
your logic specifically, Tattle, is incredible. Maybe we're underwater, everyone else going, could be, and Tattle going, I was a fish once, I should know.
Okay. Did you say survival?
Yeah, survival.
Aegis is very clever.
Okay. Ooh, nice. So that was a natural 18, plus a 2, plus a 5 for a 25.
You're not underwater.
No, we're definitely not underwater. I don't know.
So this
I've been a
affliction is
fish.
not us drowning.
If I'm gonna just raise my crossbow up and fire a bolt at the moon reflection. See if anything happens.
Okay, nothing happens.
Wow, the crossbow doesn't even fire. That's amazing.
Well,
Something's going on.
All right, the bolt fires, but nothing happens to the reflection of the moon.
Yeah. Tattle puts a hand on Nigel's shoulder and says, Okay, Captain, I think I should explain this as a moon expert. The moon is very far away.
Or
It doesn't
very, very
rhyme.
small.
I see you've read it with the ancient prophet Dougal.
I had an experience with a very small dragon a little while ago.
What is happening?
Can I I have proficiency in survival and expertise in perception even. So I'd be some manner of use to using the moon as a reference point for navigating and whatnot. Can I tell if it's the same moon?
Doesn't seem to be in the right position.
Have?
It is the same moon, but it doesn't seem to be in the right position.
I explain those astronomical differences to the magically inclined people.
Okay.
Anybody with Arcana proficiency?
Nope, sorry.
Why does it look all wet?
That's a fair question.
But anyway, I do feel like this is somewhat diverting us from the the main quest at hand here.
Do you? You could say that.
Nick, how is the water where we are right now?
The water where you are currently is
Because we're not in the fog right at this moment, right?
You're not in the fog. No, the water is relatively still. Obviously, you're in the middle of the sea, so it's not completely flat or anything. But it's not, choppy or anything like that. It's a relatively normal, relatively calm day.
Okay, so it's not like when we went into that section where it was completely dead still, and then the giant dragon thing that ate.
No, not like that. Not like that.
No,
that was unnatural.
I think the moon is also fascinating, but really, the crew is in not the best of shapes, so we should probably just try and get to our destination.
You may fascinate a Nordmark with a piece of cheese.
Sorry, so did someone say there was some cheese?
He's talking about the moon.
Nick, does the moon happen to look like a giant crimson fish?
No. It is not a red herring.
Okay, good. So the moon is important, so we need to figure out what's going on.
Damn it, I should have just said yes.
Okay, so let's spend the next half session talking about the moon.
I brought this on myself.
Yep.
Okay, could Tattle, just as a general moon dread, sort of have any sort of insight into what might be going on here at all?
You've kind of already done that through the survival
that's
check.
Fair.
You've
fair.
got the information, all the information you need right now. Remember, in a sort of out-of-game context, this is the last thing I'm running. The more information I give, the more restriction I'm giving to whoever's running the where the fuck is the moon quest. I don't want to tie their hands right now.
So out of universe, we're just red herring ourselves. There's no real nothing we can do right now.
Nothing you can do right now. I don't intend to solve the moon is missing thing on this quest. I'm leaving that up for someone else because I think someone else will probably be able to do much more justice to it by giving it a full, couple of sessions.
Well, whatever's going on with the moon, I think we have to carry on with and Tattle just gestures towards the horrible corrupting mist surrounding us.
I'm so glad you didn't point at the moon.
Quite surrounded us. I don't think we're in a mist tire right now.
No, but it's surrounding
us.
It's
all around
just
us.
seeing
It's
the
on. It's
banks
in the
of clouds around you, yeah.
4 miles in any direction.
You can see occasional sort of... Now that you're approaching, or at least you think you're approaching the rock, you can see occasional flashes of blue light in the mist, in the fog. Not from one place.
It a light? I was gonna say, is it a lighthouse?
No, it's not coming from one place.
Okay.
And it's very occasional. It's not regular or anything like that. Just
Is it like
maybe a
lightning?
natural phenomenon.
Can I sort of try and focus and see if I can see what the flash of blue light might be?
No, because I'm going to say the perception DC is approximately 40 at this point because of how thick the fog is. You're basically seeing no shape at all. You're just seeing occasional bursts of light, like looking at a light bulb in the middle of a fog, like the densest fog, that sort of thing.
Is it in a general direction, like north or east
it
or
is
west?
Generally to the sort of northwest of you.
Okay.
But it is pretty much all around you.
Yeah. I guess we head towards the flashes. Or at least...
In every direction at once. Might I recommend we keep heading north-ish?
Well,
Yeah.
northwest seems to be the center of that
Yeah.
mass. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. Now that you're closer, the affliction is spreading faster.
Oh dear.
Does anybody remember if that was 3 or 4 tiles? Tokens even? Or, travel things?
It's 3 tokens on water.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. 20 afflictions this time. So those of you with the crew list, 10 new afflictions and 10 existing ones are getting bumped up a higher level.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, hold on. One of these is a 6. That means player. So sorry, 14 new afflictions. So sorry, 7 new afflictions, 7 old ones getting bumped up a level, and 1 player. Let me roll a d4 to determine who it is who's making that saving throw with advantage, thanks to Nigel.
Yay.
Okay. It is Enfys. So it is going to be Amity. Can you make me a saving throw? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's Constitution, but I want to be 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance. I don't know.
Wisdom.
Can you guidance this on like?
No, probably not.
No. But you have advantage from Nigel's divine favor.
Advantage.
You can't guidance the saving throw.
Not proficiency. I'm a ranger, not a like whatever I was thinking. Warlock.
Aren't rangers proficient in wisdom saves?
Nope. Strength and dex.
Oh, strange.
They get it eventually. Or at least Parfait will.
I mean, good roll anyway. Thanks to that advantage.
I'm afraid you gain 1 point of affliction.
Damn.
Okay.
That's not good.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, by my count, we currently have 10 crew on Afflicted 1 and 9 on Afflicted 2.
Yeah. We should have a list in Legend.
I've got it on the Morian's Herald page.
Yes.
Condition-wise,
Yeah,
for you, Enfys, it effectively acts like new D&D's exhaustion.
okay,
With
so
the difference
minus
being,
1 to
you
all
don't
my
die
D20s.
at max level, you turn into a demon.
Oh.
So it is -2 to your roll
-2.
per level.
Okay. I do have that noted down. Actually.
And your speed is reduced by 5 feet
5
times
foot.
your afflicted level. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not excessive early on. But you are now someone who's afflicted, which means if I roll 6s on my little workout who's afflicted, you are getting one of those upping your level unless you pass the save.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you continue on, and let me help you navigate the mist. Righty-ho. Okay, the conditions here. The fog is thick, and it is of a consistent consistency. It smells of fish. The air is cold. The water is calm. The waves are gently lapping from the west, or to the west even, and you've got to work out which way to go. And I've got to work out which way to put you as well, so...
Mister, I had to write a program to solve the rules of my complicated ass puzzle.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what
Okay,
was
so
the
that
thing?
was-
Sorry.
Thick, consistent fog. Waves are moving west.
Fish.
Smells of
Fish?
fish. Yeah, the fog
Yep,
smells of
we
fish.
should have-
Waves west.
Okay. So that's fair.
And remember, you can make checks to learn new information. Unfortunately, Thorek was the best person to do these checks. But, you know, you're still smart.
We'll get through. Fine.
3
Aegis
of
is
you are
really
still
strong.
smart.
Okay, I mean, we've established Tattle knows fish. Can she sort of work out what fish might mean?
You may make me an investigation check. You do not get advantage on it because you know fish.
Okay.
But I
what's my
appreciate the
investigation
hustle.
again? That is only a 13.
Only a 13. Oh, I'm afraid it's DC 15.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. I do permit a survival on this one, or a nature one. So if you want to use the modifier from that, if that puts it up to a 15.
Oh yeah, that bumps it to a 16.
Okay, then. So let's see. What conditions have we got on here? We've got thick, consistent, fishy fog. Have I got any of those to tell you? If the fog is thick, sail north.
I think we know
That
that.
one.
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
We do know that one.
Yeah, we don't know
It's on my
fish.
list in thing.
Okay. If the air is cold, do you know
No,
that
wait.
one?
Wait, do
Wait,
we?
thick
Hold
and
on.
patchy is north even. We do not have cold.
Sail south.
Okay, if the air is cold, sail south.
Yeah, I'm adding it to the thing.
But remember, you
Wait,
don't
is
know
the air
which
cold
order
right
of
now?
preference applies to these.
Yeah, the only order of preference we have at the moment is if the air is hot, sail west, which is presumably of a lower priority than either thick fog or choppy waves.
Could it be this fog overrides air temperature? Or it could be intensity overrides. So thick fog overrides. Well, no, because hot air is low.
What was the state of the waves? Sorry.
The waves are heading in the west, and they are calm.
Think about the fish.
The fog smells of fish.
Oh, the fog smells of fish. Okay.
So we know the smell basically modifies the direction we would have taken.
I mean, they all do.
Yeah, but I mean, like everything else is either you need to sail a certain direction, whereas the smell of the fog changes that direction.
Yeah, it's a modifier to the direction. Yeah.
So we've got
Okay.
reverse, turn clockwise, but we don't know what fish does, and for all we know, it's just a neutral one.
We could. Okay. Hold up. If
Okay, so we don't know fish. Can I examine the more afflicted crew, trying to justify a medicine check to see if they're like being pulled in any way towards the source of this affliction?
They're
And
not
try and figure out-
being drawn to the affliction in any way, I'm afraid.
It worked last session.
okay. Can I? What did Tattle use to get the fish result?
That was
survival.
Yeah. So nature, arcana, or investigation are still available.
We didn't get fish, did we?
Tattle tried to.
No. Tattle tried and failed, and using the same skill again, it will be inadvisable.
Yeah, the DC is higher.
Yeah, the fog smell ones have a DC of 20. All the others have a DC of 15. So I was able to give you some information, just not the fog smell one.
Man, okay. Which ones did you say are still available?
They are
Arcana and
nature,
nature.
arcana, investigation.
Cool. I don't have any of those.
You can always
Do you
try.
at least have a
It's bounded
positive in
accuracy.
any of those?
Okay.
I have a positive. I have a +1 in all of them.
The same Pathfinder, you can try any of these.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I would like to aid the captain in a discussion about the waves,
Okay.
where they're traveling and the patterns that we've seen from them so far.
Okay. So yeah, Nigel, you can roll with advantage.
All right. Gotta hit a fucking 19.
No, you
I got a
don't.
natural 20. How's that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you don't need to hit a 19. It's only if you want the fog smell one that you need a 20. It's 15 for the others.
Oh, we don't know the fog smell one, so.
No, but there are plenty of others you didn't know as well. But now you've got a 20. I can tell you the fog smell one. So, if the fog smells of fish, rotate the direction counterclockwise.
That was going to be my suggestion as well.
It was a fair
Goddamn.
guess. It was 50-50 on
Yeah.
whether I'd do that or just leave it as nothing changes. Well done. That does still leave investigation and arcana if anyone wants to give it a go.
Out of the current things, which one do we not know?
We don't.
You don't know a bunch of things, and you don't know which ones you don't know.
West, and we don't know calm waves. Out of the things that are currently happening.
Okay. So we know the waves, we know the smell, we know the air temperature.
We don't know the waves because they're calm, and we don't have calm.
They're calm and they're going west.
Amity and Aegis left to roll.
Yeah, I mean, Amity, I suggest you go first because I'm -2 in everything of the. I'm trying to think of ways that I can do stuff.
I gave Nigel advantage.
That's true. It's just Aegis left.
Oh, okay. Fuck. In that case, right.
You can have guidance on whatever you roll.
You can absolutely have guidance on it, yeah.
I'll go for investigation, I guess.
That sounds great.
And
just a DC 15 on this one, so it's not impossible, especially with guidance.
Doing something like I don't know. I think I did something previously where I was like dipping trailing something in the water behind us to see if it changed direction or whatever. Maybe this time like using some sort of a buoy or a floating thing. Yeah, just chucking someone else. Yeah.
Some guy.
Yeah, we just proved Cheeky Dave to serve as a flotation device.
Oh no, because Cheeky Dave's flotation device is on his back. That means he's drowning.
We'll only put him in for a bit. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he can just do a sort of a stomach crunch to get his head up the water.
Dave, go and do some exercise in the water.
The rest of the crew is now distracted watching Dave exercise in the water, and you lose free tokens. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Make your roll, please. Aegis.
Let's go. Oh, 16.
16. If the water moves west, sail west.
Oh, interesting. Because that's also what it does for if the water's moving east and north. In fact, all of these are west for water direction.
Okay, so I guess if the water's calm, it doesn't affect anything.
Well, you don't know that.
Maybe.
Well, no, we don't know that.
Okay.
That's the one thing we don't know. Should we take a gamble?
Okay. What's our kind of gamble?
What's the worst that can happen? I roll 4d6 and we see how many more people get afflicted. It'll be fun.
Hold up. Thick, consistent fog. Right. Where's the fog? Thick. So, assuming there's only 2 clues about the fog being thick, it's either east or north. And smells of fish was counterclockwise. So it's either east or south. No, lied. West or north.
Wait. Oh yeah. The water direction indicates still west.
West. All right. So we double down on the west then. So we're currently west or south. Do we have anything for calm? No. West is coming up the most often, especially when you take into.
Yeah, we got 2 points for west now, right?
So I think we roll those dice to say west.
Do it.
Does the smell of fish turn it counterclockwise factor into this thing?
Yeah.
That led me on to west because hold up,
it was east or north.
Away. Yeah,
from the fog,
and then turning it clockwise puts us on either north or west.
Oh, okay.
Granted, if it was west in the first place, we should be sailing south. But
some of this is trial and error anyway. And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, at the very least, we'll learn if sailing south would just take us out of the fog.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a 1 in 6 chance we just end up going out of the fog again, right?
Are we agreed on heading west?
It would be a 1 in 4 chance, Ben.
I'm going to defer to the people.
So I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I'm going to defer to the people who've had more sleep than I have and can actually comprehend the puzzle rules right now.
There are 6 hexes we could end up in here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, let's just go west and see what happens. How many points of afflicted is it before someone turns into a demon? 6?
10.
6.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
New exhaustion was changed to go to the same scale as old exhaustion, which is why it's now +2 per.
Yeah. So we've currently got 2 crew members at afflicted 3. So we've got 3 more turns, probably.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
So you're going west.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll move you over.
Incorrect.
Okay,
I'm
so what
afraid
we
that
learn
is
here?
not correct.
Should we have moved any of these tiles so that we can see what was there?
Strictly speaking, while you're in there, you shouldn't see any tile other than the one you're in, because you're in dense fog. But because recently you came in to that one, that gave you all the surrounding
that makes
ones.
sense. Gotcha.
New afflictions. Oh, no 6s, so it's no characters.
So that sent us south.
11. So 6 new afflicted, 5 worsened.
Okay. Sorry. I think everyone is now afflicted.
I know
Oh dear.
Thorek isn't here, but they are kind of how we were solving so many of these. Can we still roll a check on their behalf?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought I'd ask anyways.
Worth asking, but no. Welcome to your new fog conditions. By the way, you are doing very well on working out all the clues. Even with Thorek not here, you're doing great. You've got all the hardest ones done. It's just the DC 15s left. So the fog conditions here, they are thick but patchy fog that smells of brimstone. The air is cold, the water is choppy and moving towards the south. Where do you go?
Sorry, Nick, before we continue, the afflictions for the crew, what order do they worsen in? Is it the worst of people worsen first?
50-50. Well, no, it's the worst ones. Worst ones first. Yeah,
okay,
worst ones first.
So, okay, we got 2 up to afflicted 4.
I already did the 50-50
sorry, how
thing
many,
by afflicting
how many
ones.
worsened?
It was 5 worsened, 6 new ones, I think.
Okay,
it was
5
total of
worse.
11.
Numbers. Okay, so we've now got 2 on afflicted 4, 3 on afflicted 3.
Okay, so I've got a fort.
We're on a sea. Why have you got a fort? This is a boat.
A boat. What is a boat if not a sea fort?
What's your thought, Brie?
Okay, so we've got air cold, so south. We've got the water moving south. What was the state of the waves again?
Choppy. Yeah.
Okay. So the state of the waves say east. The fog is thick and / patchy, so north. But it smells of brimstone, which reverses it to south. I'm hearing a lot of south here.
It's
I'm wondering if
south or west, but we're 2 for 1 on south.
Yeah. So I'm wondering
try to figure out-
the smell.
Sorry?
If maybe the smell of the fog only modifies the consistency of the fog.
What have I told you?
So, the water direction said go west last turn, and it sent us south.
Yeah, but also we don't know which rule was taking precedence there.
The direction I send you, by the way, is I just choose one when you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
It has nothing to do with which way you should have gone. I just choose one that's not the right way.
Oh, okay.
Do not take that as a clue.
Okay.
All you can know from that is you were wrong when you went the direction you went, which you can use therefore as information. That is good information.
Okay.
Hey,
You step backwards, or our assumptions again.
Question. Before we move on to deciding a direction, what are your relevant proficiencies for this Tattle?
Tattle's proficiencies are, she's got survival and nature. That's her +5 and a +4.
I also have survival. If somebody gives you advantage on nature and I take survival, we could try and figure out what the south direction means.
Okay.
I can do guidance to shore up the Aegis roll, as usual.
Well, I could support a survival roll because I'm a proficient in survival.
Yep. Plus, we both worship a sort of nature-aligned gods, so...
So, Aegis can give one person advantage, and Nigel can give the other person either advantage or guidance, depending on what the role is. Probably guidance if it's nature or survival.
Okay. So, if I roll nature, I've got a +4 to that, and with Aegis helping, that's advantage. Do you have anything better than a +4 for survival?
6.
Sorry, nature. Aegis.
6.
Oh, I don't have nature proficiency. Only survival.
Oh.
I have a +6 for that's worth.
So it sounds like Enfys is rolling nature, Bree is rolling survival, Bree is going advantage.
No, other way around.
Other way around?
Yep. I'm
Sorry.
rolling survival.
Okay. So do that now. Please.
Okay.
We don't need to discuss it again. There's only one option.
Okay. I'll roll nature with advantage.
Am I doing it? Am I rolling
Why are you
survival
rolling
with
nature with advantage, Bree?
No,
Oh, wait.
You're rolling with guidance.
Okay, I'm rolling nature with guidance. Okay.
I have a dirty 20. No, I don't. I have 22. I roll a 16 or a 14.
Nice.
Learn how to count.
If the water moves south, sail south.
Okay. There we go. Extra info. We love extra info.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 plus a 2 plus number.
You've got inspiration.
Do it. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do have inspiration?
Okay, I'll burn inspiration.
Hey.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah.
Hold.
Okay, that is significantly better. That's a natural 17 plus numbers.
Okay. The rule, if the fog is patchy, sail north, is lower priority than the rule, if the water moves south, sail south.
Okay, that is good.
Okay. Lower priority than if the water's moving south.
So, do we want to potentially guess that fog has lower priority than water direction?
I wouldn't put that as a blanket thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because there's two different fog behaviors.
Yeah.
There's the change direction and there's the go in a specific direction.
Right, and we know that water moving south takes priority, so I'm going to remove that from the consideration.
Okay, so at the
So
moment,
it's sail
with
south.
the fog and the water direction, we're going south. What was the other things for this?
Waves. Waves are choppy, that means go east.
Okay.
And air cold is sail south. So we've got 2 for south and 1 for east. But Brimstone reverses, so I say we head north, and if it's incorrect, we know that that's a lower priority than either air cold or wave choppy.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
No. One of them's... It means that... Yeah, shut up, I'll work out where my brain's going later.
Yeah,
You're heading
let's
north,
see if
is
it's
it?
right or wrong first.
Correct.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, back where we started.
Yep. That's 3 6s.
Gross.
Amity's going to be one of those, and let's see who the other two are. The first one is Aegis. The second one is Nigel. Wisdom saving throws from the 3 of you, please. With advantage. Do bear that in mind.
Man, it is definitely a good thing I have proficiency in that.
And bear in mind you subtract 2 from saving throws as well for this. Okay.
Because I'm afflicted. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you
16.
16. Okay.
14 for Amity.
disadvantage.
for
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, dirty 20 for Nigel, but
Dirty 20. Nigel, you're fine. Aegis, you gain 1 point of affliction.
Damn it.
Amity, you're on 0.2 of affliction.
This DC must be quite high now.
Oh, it is. Let's get you some conditions, shall we, for where you are. The fog here is thin. It is consistent and smells of fish. The air is warm and the water is choppy and moving to the west.
Oh, we've not had Finn yet. Ah.
Then
if the fog is thin,
consistent. What was the smell?
Can I see anything?
That was fish, right?
You can't see anything still because it's 8 miles
it
of
smells
fog.
fishy.
Yeah, smells of fish. Consistent fish, thin fog. That's quite a tongue twister, actually. Consistent fish, thin fog. There we go. And warm, choppy westerly water. Well, sorry, choppy westerly water. The air is warm.
Hold up. The air is warm, not hot or cold. Warm. Okay,
Oh, that's
just
another
clarifying
thing.
that is a.
It's always been possible to generate that one. It just hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so
This is
choppy
2 new
water.
things, this one.
What direction? What's the water direction? I got distracted by the new clues.
That's fine. The water's direction is west. And Aegis, by the way, there has been 1 increase in affliction amongst the crew as well. I was too excited about all the rest of the party.
Okay. We now have 1 crew on afflicted 5.
Demons are coming.
Consistent.
all right. So for the afflicted crew, I said I think we were going to try and do something about the ones that are looking worse. So that probably means removing weapons from them.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you
And
disarm
tying
the
them up.
worst looking, tie them up. That's a good idea. Yeah. Morale is taking a hit, by the way, as everyone gets worse.
I would like to try and do something about crew morale.
Okay.
Sing another song.
That sounds great. Give me a performance check.
That is a 13.
13's pretty good. I think that stops morale sinking even further. They can see that, a large number of the party are now, 2 of the party are now afflicted as well. It's not, they've seen that it is not inevitable, which is helpful because, Nigel, you've shrugged it off as well. So I think all of that combined together has boosted morale a little bit. Yeah. What are we doing?
I would like to make a survival roll looking at this fog to see the differences between the thin and the thick.
Sure, absolutely. And Bria, are you doing nature again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Can I somehow justify a perception?
Not on this one. Not through 8 miles of fog. It'll be perception time soon, though, when you make it through. And let me tell you, you're pretty close, actually.
I rolled a natural 20 on
A natural 20?
survival. 26 total.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Brie.
Oh, sorry, that's a 19 on nature.
Okay, if the air is warm, sail south.
Okay.
And the rule, if the water moves west, sail west, is higher priority than the rule if the fog is consistent, sail east.
Sail east. Can you say that one again for me, sorry?
Sure. The rule, if the water moves west, sail west, is higher priority than the rule, if the fog is consistent, sail east.
Right. While you lot try and figure that one out, I'm going to try to do something to restrain the most afflicted crew member. And I'm thinking I will tie them up and wrap ropes around their arms and dangle them from like one of the not the mast, the cross beams, whatever they're called on a boat. So
I'm not going to allow you
in the air.
I'm not going to allow you to dangle them because they're still human,
That's a little.
but they are going to be tied up.
Not hanging them. They're not going to be
You
hanging.
just said dangled and hanging.
Not from their neck.
That's still
They're gonna
hanging. It's just hanging from
It's
different
still
parts.
hanging.
It still hurts. This is a major
Yes.
crew morale issue, basically.
So I'm going to see you.
banging against the mass and taking damage. Let's not do
Yeah.
that.
I'm going to see you attempting that. Say no, lad, no, don't.
Okay, where is the best place to keep
In the
restraint?
brig.
Do we have a brig?
Yeah, not that we've seen it on the new map yet, but yes,
Oh, we have a brig.
we've got plenty of
To be
room.
fair, this is consistent with Aegis.
I'm sorry, I've been on this boat for like 2 weeks and I don't know my way around. So.
Yeah, I guess you could say it takes him ages to learn a place.
Hey.
Okay, so Aegis will tie up a crew member and put them
Okay.
where he's told to put them.
The crew's morale is currently high enough that they are obedient, not least because Nigel is scary.
Did we get a second clue or not?
Yeah, you got 2 clues.
Yeah.
You
We
got,
got the priority one and we got the warm air south.
Oh, yeah, of course we did. Yeah,
Yep.
ignore me. Carry on.
So what do I have to roll for tying up? Is that
it is an intelligence sleight of hand check. And this is raw. That is explicitly in the rule books.
okay? So that's just a straight roll then. Okay.
Can I do that instead, or help
Yeah.
and
You
give
did
myself
You
guidance?
did your performance thing.
Yeah, but this is something else entirely.
I think reasonably you'd have some good idea of what's going on your boat. I think you can go and assist if you would like. Yeah.
I'll get advantage then. It's only a 7.
Mwah.
I'll use my inspiration.
Eh.
That's
Damn.
better. 17.
Okay, that's now the DC to untie it.
Can guidance apply there, or is it just advantage?
You can either offer advantage or guidance in this case.
Okay,
'cause
either
you're-
or,
you're-
got it.
Yeah, you're spending your action on, or your time assisting in this case because we're not in, initiative.
Mine 17's alright for a commoner.
Yeah, not bad for a commoner. Is it for a demon?
They're
though?
not gonna stay a commoner.
It depends on the demon.
How are we feeling, navigation department?
We have
My brain-
3 options, and we have no idea which one is correct.
Okay.
My brain is fried. I'm leaving this up to everyone else.
Technically, we have 4 options.
Okay.
We don't. We have 3. Would
Okay.
you like to know why?
Yeah, give us a rundown.
Yeah, walk us through it.
Warm air means south. Choppy waves means east. Water traveling west means west. But that one has a higher priority than the fog being consistent, which it is.
So west?
Whatever direction the water's traveling in usually seems to mean just go that way. Like, not counting the other modifiers.
If it's
obviously.
going north or east, then it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm leaving it
basically,
for now.
Yeah, it's only 1 for 1 for south. Every other one it's west.
Okay. So
You want to know the really fun one, because this won't come up, but the rules saying that if the water moves north or east, sail west, and the rule for saying if the water moves west, sail west, are at different priority levels. So sometimes that cannot be
Nick.
true.
I hate this puzzle, Nick.
I was evil making this puzzle.
Nick,
This is the most
Nick.
thinky puzzle.
Nick, consent is important, and I feel you should have probably gotten your players' permission before involving them in your BDSM game.
There's somebody you forgot to ask. Nordmark,
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So south, east, or west, and you have to turn it counterclockwise.
Okay. So remind us, which one's south, which one's east, and which one's west?
Air is south, choppy waves is east, and water traveling west is west. Water traveling west being west takes priority over the fog being thin or consistent. But because we don't know the priorities for the other two, it's... we just know it can't be the fog being thin or consistent because water traveling west would override it.
Okay, which guess would give us the most information if it's wrong, I guess?
I mean, the biggest missing information is the priorities, really. So whatever we do, it will give us some information.
How will it give us information? Explain that one.
Yeah, it won't.
Because
Nick
it's
said he
random.
moves us in a random
Yeah,
direction
we won't
if we're
know
wrong.
which
Or
part of it we were wrong about.
All we
Yeah.
all know is that we're wrong.
Well, it will tell you some information. You'll know that you're wrong, which means the one you've picked is clearly of lower priority than the other two.
This is true. That is the one thing we get.
Which is something I'm counting on you using to solve this puzzle.
Yeah, no, I know. It is something I've been paying attention to,
Okay, good.
but for the most part,
Just
we
getting
haven't
worried
had enough information to
Hmm.
connect those dots.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But we are getting there slowly.
Oh yeah,
Right,
you're
so-
definitely getting there. Yeah.
So we already know that west is higher priority than something.
Right,
So,
so we pick one of
if
the
we
other
go-
two, right?
No, if we pick west, we'll know it. We'll know for sure if it's highest priority.
But it can be
Is
a
it-
high. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Oh, is it higher priority than the? Was it brimstone? Was there brimstone in this one?
No, brimstone,
brimstone modifies.
reverses direction. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
so we'd be
modifier,
going-
not a-
Yeah. So that'd mean we'd be going east.
But we got smells of fish anyway, so it's counterclockwise, not reverse.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. So counterclockwise. So that's south again.
Tell you what, just somebody pick any direction, and I'll note whether or not it was correct as for the priority thing.
Wait, counterclockwise from west is
South.
south. Yeah.
So I'd rather not pick west if at all possible.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'd like to try to make progress.
Okay. What are so our options are east, which becomes north,
Yep.
and south, which becomes east.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go north because if that's right, we at least make the most progress.
Okay.
Sorry, walk me through the logic again. Because I'm listening to this, and you
Oh,
had
wait, we
three
moved
options,
next
and
one.
you've discarded one of them because you'd like to make progress.
If west is hold up. Put up my
I was like,
if
I'm
all-
following all of this. All three make sense as options. Then you went, I would like to make progress, so we're getting rid of this one. And I'm like, why? Because you don't
If
know
they-
any information about all three of them.
Nick,
if
for
we-
my
if we
benefit,
choose... Go on, Blue.
I was gonna say, Nick, for my benefit, can you spell out the currently known conditions of what we're in.
Yes, the fog is thin,
Which means...
sorry, I have to cross-reference two things. The fog is thin, which
we don't know. We don't
We
know
don't?
anything about the fog being thin. No.
you do
we
not
don't?
know about the
Okay.
fog being thin. It is consistent, which means sail east. Smells of fish, which means rotate the direction counterclockwise. The air temperature is warm, which means sail south. The water is rough. The water is choppy. And choppy means sail east. The wave direction is west, which means sail west. And you know that is higher priority than the fog consistency being consistent.
Question, because the way you worded that was slightly different to how I've been hearing it so far. Fog being thick and fog being consistent or not are different conditions.
Two different things, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that I've got that noted incorrectly. Hang on.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I asked for it to be spelled out.
Yeah.
That's why I was
I'm
wondering if you
operating
might
it.
have had incorrect information when I was... Because I was following along and I was like, yeah, okay, so all three of them are equal possibility choices. That makes sense.
Okay.
And then you were like, we're discarding this one because... And I was like, that doesn't add up. Have I given
Okay,
incorrect
hold on.
information? That's why I was like...
Yeah. That was a communication error on my part. So my notes are technically not correct for fog.
Oh, yeah.
Patch. I've got. So either thick or patchy is north, and I don't know which one.
If the fog is fixed, sail north. I've given you that one. And if the fog is patchy, sail north. So both of them are sail north.
Which one had the lower priority if water's moving south? that's what we put together.
Let's
That was
see.
Because you have given us this. I'm
just
an idiot.
checking all my notes on that one. The fog thickness. If the fog is thick, sail north is lower priority than the
Right,
fog
okay.
moving south.
Thank you. My apologies.
Can
No,
I?
it's okay. Sorry, go
Can
for
I
it.
try a... Okay, I want to try and see if I can justify figuring out what the thin fog means, but can I see if the fog itself is, like, moving in any direction?
Sure, go for it. Give me a perception check.
Can I guidance myself since I haven't used it yet?
Go for it.
I think. Okay. Whee. Okay. That is a 16.
Fog
Thank
is
you, guidance.
hanging there like a carpet, but it's unnaturally hanging there because the air is moving slightly, but the fog isn't.
I see. That's what I was thinking. If the fog was like moving irregularly for the wind and the
it is definitely unnatural, like something is controlling it.
Does that give us any information on how to sail? Because if it does, we've got all of the current conditions figured out, and we can try and piece things together.
I'm going to roll a d20 for whether I'm going to be nice to you or not.
Yay!
Natural 20, you lucky fucks.
Ah.
If the water moves west, sail west is the highest priority item.
I knew it.
Nice.
Somehow.
Which is partly why I was confused why you were saying no to south.
Yeah. No. Okay. I agree was better logicking than me.
I think you were all
Wow.
logicking fine. It's just there's a lot of conditions. There is.
Yeah.
And they are competing in many ways. It is designed to take you a long time to get through here. But with an at
Okay,
20,
so we're
I'll
going
give
west
you that. No Aegis.
Hold on. No.
You just said the west is the highest priority.
Yes,
there
but
is
it
a
gets
modifier.
modified by the fish, counterclockwise.
So it's not the highest priority if it's modified by the fish.
Yeah. but
Anyway,
the-
everyone
the
else
fish
knows where
is
we're going,
modified.
right?
Due south. Due south.
Due south indeed.
We're going to meet a Amity.
You're going to meet something, actually, because that was the last hex.
Oh, thank fuck.
What?
You are at
Yay!
I
the
had a
rock.
feeling we'd get through all of this without properly figuring out all of this.
You were at the rock or close enough to the rock.
Can't believe we're about to meet Dwayne Johnson.
You start sailing in, and a hole in the fog opens up, and Nigel and Amity, you see through it. It's a tunnel in the fog. Clearly an intelligent design behind this, because it is moving this tunnel around as if searching. And for a second, you see the rock and the fortress from your dreams, and you see upon it a blue light shining in a beacon of sunlight. And then that blue light sees you, and it detaches from the tower. The fog curtain closes around you again, and you are left blinded. But for a second, you saw a dragon, and it is coming your way.
It's also been like 6 months since we've done the naval combat rules.
Roll initiative,
So-
everybody.
Does anybody else remember in their dream? I'm sure I saw a red light.
Oh, you
Yep.
did.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the outside.
That was down in the thing.
That's something
you
else
don't have to-
entirely.
Okay.
But don't worry, you don't have to put out the red light.
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
Let's roll initiative for this baby.
I got 11.
That's what I like to see.
Still rebarbs.
I got
Oh,
8,
yeah.
but
Okay.
how do we add ourselves to the initiative?
This-
We don't have any tokens
Let
on
me
the map,
put
so-
some tokens down for you. Let me put some tokens down. Very quickly. We'll just put them off to one side and we'll use that. So there's Aegis. I've got to just put down Imp, but we'll rename you in a sec. Tattle. I don't have Nigel's one. So Blue, if you want to put Nigel
There you
down,
go.
I'll rename Imp to Amity.
I got it. Oh, well, I
there.
don't have it.
I
do have
add
Nigel.
yourselves. We can actually remove the Morian's Herald because it doesn't roll initiative. It just gives you extra actions. That's how it works. I will add
Also, we're standing on it.
your villain.
Well, we don't know they're a villain.
Oh, they're a villain. They're a blue dragon, and this is D&D. Who wants to guess at the CR of this baby?
How big is it?
Dragon, so
You could see it from where you are. Let's put it that way.
I would guess to
hexes
make
is it taking you
12, but I don't expect you to tell me.
12's not bad. Not far off.
Yeah.
Not correct,
I mean,
but not far
Tassels,
off.
Tassel's perceptive. Can she work? Can she make a guess?
Nope. She's not
Oh.
that perceptive.
She's
You can't just literally see your-
She sees
yeah.
through the meta.
Yeah, she needs like multiple 30s for that.
we ain't no Deadpool.
And to a lesser extent, She-Hulk. Or
Okay.
Gwenpool.
I mean, she's green. She changes shape.
Is she a lawyer?
I hope you're taking this time to read over the naval combat rules.
Oh, Nick, there's afflicted
Jesus.
effects initiative rolls as well.
It affects D20 tests. So yes, anything involving a D20.
Okay.
Which means Amity, yours is 2 lower than you thought it was. Unless you've already taken that into account, of course.
Oh wait, no. Only 2? Didn't I get
or
a
3.
second level?
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's 4 lower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Fuck.
It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy.
15.
15. I'm just gonna
Where's my number?
move the group over here.
1-5. There we go. So I'm below 8.
Somebody link me the naval combat rules. I am. Yes.
Hang on. I'll do that for you now. Copy.
All right.
It should work, but if it doesn't, I can give you the directory path. There you go. Check your DMs, Blue.
In the Discord.
Thank
The
you,
wind
Enfys.
is still today.
All right, so that means we sail west.
You can if you want. Just get the hell out of here.
I have a feeling this dragon might be faster than our boat.
The great thing is I don't need the ship combat rules. I just have to roll a dragon. So that's great. It's easier for me.
And the
All right.
dragon doesn't have a crew on it.
No, it doesn't
Aegis.
have a crew. We get started with Aegis. I was tempted to actually give it like a Sahuagin like mount, but yeah.
Before we start, because obviously we're going to be managing movement and stuff, right?
Yep.
Can we just clarify who's on which station already?
Yeah, who's going on what stations? You can be in whichever station you want. Just choose now.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we have any injured crew, do we?
Not injured
No,
per se.
We've got one that's been restrained as per changing into a demon.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take up one of the armaments. I think we've got like what 2 ballistas, haven't we?
We could have had a man
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Could have.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
I guess I'll take the deck.
I'm on the helm, Captain.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the crow's nest, where I can spot dangers and also designate targets.
Yes. You'll notice the fog is very thick.
You'll notice the DM has decided to use Albert's new weather feature.
Yeah, both the
It
weather
looks cool.
feature and the fog lighting feature. So you'll notice as the ship moves.
Ooh, gradient.
Yep. Okay. Aegis, you're up first.
Okay. Aegis is going to ready an action to what should I do? I'll ready an action to throw a regular javelin if the dragon comes in range.
Okay, you're readying an action for a javelin. Very good. So the dragons go.
Remember, the lightning javelin is not returning.
I'm not. That's why I'm not throwing the lightning javelin.
Also,
I just wanted to make sure you
I
remembered.
don't know if Aegis would know that.
I mean, I will say, Amity, do you want to make a nature check right now? Because you are a Drake Warden.
I am
And you have
literally
encountered a blue
knowledgeable
dragon
about
before.
dragons.
You are
Yes,
literally knowledgeable about dragons. Do you want to learn a little bit about this kind of dragon? Obviously, you're seeing it from far away, but you can make some assumptions. You already know what color it is.
Yes. Okay, hold up. Nature, you said.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a +0, but I'm -4, right?
Oh,
That -4 is a problem because it drops me down to a 12.
Have a guidance.
Oh, do I get guidance for this at the end?
It's a cantrip.
you gotta
Yeah,
say
but I know
that's the
that.
roll, dude.
I know that. Also, what's the range on guidance? Because I'm in the crow's nest.
Sorry, I'm running on a little bit of real life lag.
It's fine.
My brain's taking a few seconds to catch up.
Is guidance touch? Because I think it is.
Ah, fuck, it is.
Also,
Yeah,
it's
I'm in
like
the crow's
it's
nest.
not a reaction yet.
Yep, sorry, I forgot combat rules.
Yep,
It's
we
okay,
are in
it's okay.
initiative.
So
Yep.
12.
12. Okay. Blue dragons. They do lightning damage. That's it.
Shocking.
That's all you're getting for 12.
I shout out, watch out for the lightning.
It is going to dash.
Kinda
Amity,
bad.
your go.
Is it within 120 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I will
But
throw my javelin.
Can you see it?
Can you see it? No.
oh, okay. In that case, no. Okay.
Can you see it? I mean, you can
Okay,
still throw it.
Wait, how big are these hexes on this?
10 feet each.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely can't see that.
I would like to look out for dangers so I can point out to the captain within, obviously, the radius I can see.
Okay, that sounds good. Give me a perception check.
At an advantage because of spyglass.
Yep.
Oh, good roll. Rainbow dice coming through for me.
The power of gay.
plus 8, that's 27 minus 4, 23.
That's very good. No dangers in this region at the moment.
Aside from the
Nigel,
rocks,
we go
obviously.
to you.
All right. I can't see the dragon. I can probably hear it. And Amity just said there's a dragon.
You can make me a perception check if you would like to try to hear it.
Okay. That's a 22.
22, you can hear it. It's this direction.
All right, so the crew dragon's off to the ship term for east. I don't remember it at the time. But if I can't really see it, I can't really do anything to it. So it's a fucking dragon.
Question. Does the ship move on the captain's turn?
It does.
Yeah, it do.
Okay.
I would like to. Can I still move the ship and hold an action?
Yeah, movement of the ship is sort of normal movement, unless you use one of the actions. So you can still hold an action.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Would Ray of Enfeeblement be good against a blue dragon?
If it's using
way
its
to find out.
attacks, then
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's
Dragon's
got
Breath.
lightning breath, so it's probably just going to use that first. So
Yeah, that might be like a recharge thing, and its bite's probably going to be dangerous, so it might be worth doing.
yeah.
like I think our objective here is to get to the location and get in. That's our main win condition.
Yeah,
Although
probably.
If we kill it, then great. But I'm holding out on just getting to the location.
Yep.
Okay, well, how many squares can we go ahead? Because I was thinking
It's
just move
free
ahead.
movement. Three hexes is a normal move. You said there were 10 feet, right?
Yep, that's right.
And just I'm gonna run into issues next turn if we don't turn before next turn, aren't we?
It does look that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So turn. Bleh.
Okay. Your speed, by the way, is 100 feet at full speed, so you will have to move 10 hexes.
Why am I listening?
Oh,
to
no. Oh, it's
Aegis.
30 feet to
You
turn.
can turn every 30 feet. You can turn one face, but
I was looking it up.
you have a total of
you
of
gotta
100
go
feet
forward
at full
3 and
speed
then
and
turn.
50 feet at half.
Oh, okay. So
So
sorry.
you go to here and then turn.
Yeah, there and then turn. Blip, blip, and then. But we're heading into the fog now, so.
And we were always heading into the fog.
I know, but like the spooky fog bank on the map.
Mm-hmm. Okay, stop for a sec. Pause the movement. Amity, you
Yeah.
spot that here there are rocks. Here there are rocks.
Ooh. that gets called out.
Yeah.
Rocks ahead! Dead ahead!
All right.
Like 20 foot ahead.
Yeah. So, move forward a square and then turn.
That
I'm
looks fine,
spacing it.
yeah.
How much movement do we have left?
That's 6, I think you've done.
There's hoping there's no rocks straight ahead because this is so far the only path through.
We can also, I think once per turn, change the speed. I can't remember if that's an action or not.
Yeah, I
don't
think that
so.
was an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, going full speed is certainly
Yeah,
a
change
way
speed is
to
an
crash
action.
into things.
I think we can actually just go one more, assuming there's no rocks here, and then turn.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think that's all our movement.
Yep.
Okay. Tattle?
Okay, my turn. I'm going to hold an action on the ballista to shoot the dragon if it comes into range.
Okay. 2, 3. Right. Is that too early? Aegis, your turn again.
Nick, can I use maneuvers on the ballistas? Like if I did a, can I do a menacing attack using a ballista?
What does your menacing attack say?
I did this on an attack. So
That's
if
a
I'm doing an
very
attack.
interesting question. Let's see. When you hit a creature
still the one making
with
the
a
attack.
weapon attack, that is not a weapon attack, I'm afraid.
Okay. All right.
I will just double check. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is. Okay, go for it.
Oh, so I can do a medicine attack. Okay. Well,
Yep.
I will also change station to an armament and use a ballista if the dragon comes into sight and range.
Okay. It is its go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You hear this crackling sound behind you. As it approaches, it unleashes.
Oh, Tattle and I get to do our attacks first, right?
Sorry, were you using a ballista?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you don't.
We
Do you?
both.
No? What?
I mean, look at the map.
It's behind us.
You can see the 2 arcs of your
Oh,
weapons.
Mhm.
Oh,
I forgot
A
about
dragon's
you get to.
intelligence is quite high. It knows how
nobody
ships
gets
work.
it.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
it
my,
just happened to be you put yourself in that direction relative to it. But yeah,
I should have kept my javelin.
comes
Oh, well.
through the cloud bank. The clouds arcing behind it. It unleashes 18, 20 arcs of lightning that shoot up from it and arc in towards the boat.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, let's see how much damage that does. I'm gonna roll this one in owlbear. This is done directly on the helm.
I mean,
Technically,
technically wood's an insulator, so
Oh, God.
70
That's a lot of
points of damage
The helm is destroyed.
to the boat. Woo! Spicy.
So we don't have a helm anymore.
Okay, hold up. Because this is lightning damage, does the helm get any kind of resistance? Because object lightning.
It's wood.
yep.
Yeah.
It got burned pretty bad there by the lightning.
Whether or not it gets resistance is very important because without resistance, it does just immediately destroy.
You all have the ship stats, I believe.
Yeah. It has 50.
Are you all looking at the right boat?
We got a new boat.
Morian's Herald, right?
No,
Oh,
mean-
it's the fair lady.
it's a fair lady.
Oh, that's where we had the afflicted stats.
Say,
Oh.
command. The helm has 50 hit points. The hull, which is what has been struck, has
Oh, you said helm.
300 hit points.
No, you said it targeted the helm.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
I
say
meant to
helm.
say hull. Sorry, that's my bad then. That's my bad. I meant to say it. I meant to say hull. That's my bad.
Thank fuck.
Also, this is the Morian's Herald, not the Fair Lady.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the Morian's Herald.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
looking at the right ship, but we're just
Had
looking
me all kinds of
helms.
Okay,
of that.
that's my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my bad.
Okay.
Wait, where are the
Flies in,
stats for the ship?
The
On the
Morian's
naval
Herald
combat?
in Nordmark, naval combat, Morian's Herald.
I'll stick
Oh,
it in
right.
the,
I
Discord
forgot
as well.
the drop-down menu.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so
And then it's flying back away. Fucker.
does it
Yes.
minus the damage threshold, or is it just the full
Nope,
damage as
that
long
was
as it
it.
exceeds it? Full damage as long as it exceeds it.
Okay,
Okay.
so we now have 7 holes.
Yes.
7 holes, which means it's going to start filling up with water pretty quick.
Yay!
Oh,
I
yeah.
had an artificer.
Amity, your go. Spicy fight time.
Oh, that is spicy. And I'm seriously concerned about rocks, but also
Sorry, surely it can't do it again, right?
It's a recharge, hopefully.
it might. What's my save
Well,
on that?
for all we know, Nick's allowed. It's just do it constantly. Keep do it.
At will time.
I did say hopefully.
It's all right. None of the crew are called Will.
Which is a
Don't
shame
worry,
because otherwise Will would be tanking.
It's at will's scarier.
I am going to hold an action. Oh wait, no, because wind. How?
There is no wind at the moment.
There's no wind at the moment. Okay.
Hmm. This is the most evil dragon I've ever done.
I'm just going to keep looking out for no, but dragon's a problem. I'm going to keep looking out for dangers. I'm going to keep the boat as safe as I can.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Clarity for the movement of the ship. It has to be used. It can be used on any ally's turn. However, if it gets to initiative 0 and we still have movement left, it then has to be used up then.
Yeah.
So it doesn't all have to go on the captain's turn. I'm just clarifying that for the party.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's an 18 plus 8, 26 minus 4, 22 perception.
Okay. You don't see any new rocks where you currently are, but again, during the movement, I'll let you know if you encounter any others.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good check. Nigel?
All right. Let's see. Can we see where the dragon is?
Nope.
Flew back into the fog.
It flew
Yeah,
in
figured.
general this direction, so behind you. So it sort of came out of the mist, halted itself in the air for a moment, unleashed this barrage of static bolts that arced around and struck the ship, and then vanished again into the fog.
Yeah. So, have the crew that's available patch the holes if that's a thing I can do.
Before we continue, because I do want to try and keep on top of the rules that we're struggling a little bit with. Change speed happens at the end of the ship's movement. I assume that Nigel would have reduced us to half speed because of the environmental dangers at that point. It
Probably.
wasn't clarified, so just so that we know where we are, because I don't.
Look,
want
I
us,
will take all the suggestions I can get, considering how little sleep I have had this week.
That's fine. Okay, so we're at half speed. Continue.
All right, can't see the dragon, can't attack it, so yell out to the crew to start patching holes.
Okay.
Since we are fully crewed right now.
Yes.
Yep, you are fully crewed. A ship with an unattended deck cannot repair holes or bail water. Who's on the deck?
Ah, fuck. Both Bree and I are on the ballistas.
Thorek probably would have been on the deck,
The crow's nest.
but-
Come on the crow's nest. Yeah.
that's what they were doing last time.
It's almost about like naval combat is about juggling multiple priorities, a bit like a game of FTL. You can change where you are.
Yep.
I kind of can't get off the helm.
You can't turn or change speed if you're not on the helm, but you can get off of
Yeah,
it if
no,
you need
we
to.
need you on the helm. You,
Yeah.
you just worry about controlling the ship. The rest of us will sort out the other stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll see to the repairs on my turn if you want to do something else.
Yeah, considering the smart dragon's probably not going to fly in range of the ballistas. Because it's smart.
So yeah, Nigel, move us.
Yeah. Okay, we're half speed. How many hexes is that?
So that's 5 then.
1, 2, 3. Any dangers, Amity?
You are good. There is one over here, but you're not sort of heading towards it.
4, 5.
Jeez, that's getting tight up there.
Yeah.
To the best
Okay.
of our knowledge is where we want to go, though.
Yep.
So I'm going to hold an action to. I think it's Ray of Enfeeblement that fucks up strength damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action to Ray of Enfeeblement the dragon.
That sounds great. Just before we go to Tattle, who's on which gun?
I'll say I was on the starboard. I can't remember which one's the starboard, but I'm going to go with starboard because I like the name.
Starboard is
Starboard
right facing forward,
right.
so yeah.
Okay.
And
No,
that
it'll be on
one's
this
gonna
side,
be
by the way.
one Ben's on.
This-
So you're on this one.
This is starboard. This
Okay.
is port.
Okay, cool. Tattle, over to you.
Okay, Tassel's going to hop off the ballista, run onto deck, changing station. Is that a bonus action?
Bonus action to change station.
Okay. She's going to start directing the crew to start patching the holes and start bailing.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or
So
is it just...
It's a strength
can-
check to do mending.
you can mend. You can mend a hole as a strength check. It was originally just you auto do one, but you can actually mend more with a strength check. Bail water is a separate action, so it's one or the other. You have no water on board at the moment, so I don't recommend that one. Water ticks
Okay.
up automatically at initiative
In
count
that
0.
case, yeah. I guess it's a strength check then. Yeah, I've got a 10 in strength, so this is just going to be a neutral roll.
Not terrible.
Okay, one
9.
hole.
Yep.
One hole
Do
is
I,
filled. Congratulations.
Yep, and that was my action, wasn't it?
Yes, that was your action.
Yep, I'm done then.
Okay, we come around to initiative count 0. You have 6 holes. So that means you gain 6
Ben,
points.
did you
Yep.
put the holes anywhere on the thing? Because I did see you tick down the thing. but
No,
didn't see the
I
hole
just-
count.
I
Okay.
just put the HP damage.
I'm going to put it on the end of holes then, on the or just under hit points.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, this whole time I was saying, Nick said we're gonna run into the naval combat again. I was like, we haven't this whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he a bastard like that.
I am a bastard like that. So yeah, your maximum number of water, by the way, is your hull's maximum HP divided by 10. So you gain 6 points of water. And we go to Aegis.
Aegis would be good to do the hole mending, but wait.
Do it.
If I do a menacing attack and I'm successful, it gets the frightened condition. But then if it goes back into the fog, it doesn't see me and it will lose the frightened condition, won't it?
It would, yeah. Do you have trip attack?
Yeah.
No.
That would have been very funny.
I'd have thought a flying creature would be immune to prone.
No, God, no, that's how you make them fall from the sky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking it's very sad that the Tassel doesn't
fine.
have Earthbind prepared.
I
Just knock 'em prone, yeah.
I was very tempted to try an ensnaring strike.
Jump in the air, and on your way past, use the shove action to knock them prone. That's what you got to do. Now you're thinking like a monk.
That would be incredible. Okay, well in that case, there's little point in us trying to fight this thing. Let's just
I mean,
run or sail as fast as we can. and
So
do as
patch
much
them
repairing
holes
as
if
we
you can.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll patch holes.
as I recall, Grounded has literally done that from a ship.
Strength check, please.
If you run,
Yeah. So strength is.
If you have carpenter's tools,
and
by the way,
afflict.
you can add that.
I do not. I have the other wood one.
Wood carvers?
That's the one. No. Anyway, right. Strength. And this is only at +1 because I am afflicted. That's an 11.
2 holes.
Ooh.
Tis
Nice.
the dragons go.
At least we're down to 4 holes.
6, 7, 8,
What can
9,
I try to do?
10.
I hear the dragon approach. I snap to look at it.
Yep. You do
The
your ray.
blind eye on the mask glows, and ray of enfeeblement shoots out of my face.
Hell yeah. What kind of save am I making?
It's not. It's an attack roll.
Oh, it's an attack roll. Aha.
Yeah.
Legendary resistance for you.
Get
25.
as a reaction. Drake's infused strikes happens, and you can add. No, that's not a weapon attack. That's a spell attack. Carry on. Ignore me.
Yeah.
I can read.
Yeah, no, it's weapon attacks that use strength, which I assume are all of them because it's a dragon, are halved
Very nice.
for 1 minute.
Very nice. It gets to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. That's cool. I will say, it doesn't actually have legendary resistance, but it's certainly got very high saving throws, so that is a very good way of getting it. Okay, so it rolls in. You unleash a ray of enfeeblement. It is now targeting you directly. It was going for the crew. It lands next to Nigel.
It's on the boat.
It is on the boat. Nigel, it is going to gnash at you with its teeth. So it's half damage, right? If it hits you?
Yeah.
Okay.
For anything strength related.
Okay, this is definitely strength related. That's 26 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
I mean, it's half damage, so this is actually pretty good. Hold on. I need D10s for this because it's teeth. Okay. 4 points plus 5. 9 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled.
Oh, fun.
Is that the 9 after it's been halved?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, it is. 9 points after it's been halved. You are grappled. It then whips up its wings and unleashes electric bolts at the crew. Not 20 this time, though. That it could only do a limited amount of times. Okay. It does enough damage to kill 2 crew members.
Can we choose that it kills the most afflicted ones?
No, you may not, because one of those is in the brig safe, so... You can take one afflicted one off, though, and one relatively healthy one off. And then... it vanishes.
Fuck, it's got invisibility.
In a clap of thunder that is so loud. Oh, no. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from Aegis, please?
Okay. Not Nigel, who it's right next to.
Oh no. Nigel's in much more trouble.
Thunderous step.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Someone's coming with the dragon.
Sorry, a con save, yeah?
Yeah.
And that still includes my afflicted.
Nigel doesn't get a save for that, or any kind of way to resist it?
Nope.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's almost like I wrote this stat block. It's not this spell.
Specified a willing creature.
Suck it.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine.
Thing.
Okay, Mr. DM, sir.
All right, so I got a dirty 20. Is that sufficient?
A dirty 20 is sufficient. You will only take half of this damage. Oh, which is another 2d10. Okay.
Oh man.
Bye, Joel.
Okay, well now I'm feeling really
7
good
points of thunder damage.
About my magical item choice.
So yeah,
is that 7 after halving?
Yeah, grabbed Nigel in its mouth, unleashed these bolts of electricity, and then vanished, boom, into the mist. Did Raven Feebleman do any damage? No. Okay.
No.
All right. Good to know.
It's strictly a debuff.
Yeah. No. It's something happens on damage.
Unless, yeah.
Okay. Nigel, I'm giving you some light. Rest of the crew, you do not know where the dragon is. Amity, over to you.
Okay, our captain has just vanished. We have nobody on the helm. I would like to fix this.
Can I interject just a second? I don't know if Nick knows, but I can see where Nigel is.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Your character can't, but I'm letting people see
That's
this.
fine.
So the first thing we're going to do is just jump out of the crow's nest and fall, but I do not take fall damage because I am wearing a ring of feather falling.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool.
And I'm just it's a bonus action to operate the helm, right?
Yes. Bonus action to
so-
change.
Okay, so I'm on the helm. Do I have anything for my action?
Funnily enough, you got that ring of feather from the last blue dragon you fought.
Funny that. Okay. Main action. I am going to hold it for if I see the dragon, I will cast a spell. No, I won't, because that one's a bonus action, and that's the one I want. Fact. If I see the dragon, I'm just going to shoot it. It's about
Okay.
all I've got.
We go to Nigel. Nigel, you're in the mouth of a dragon. You're grappled, but otherwise are still able to act.
Each tile is how much space?
10 feet.
Okay, so I Misty Step 30 feet over this way.
I need to stress you're not at ground level.
I can fly.
Nice, you can fly.
Of course. Well, that's
You keep
right
forgetting.
then. I
Every
mean, to be
time.
fair, most D&D characters can't. So you misty step out at the mouth of the dragon, and you are hovering. And I need to stress you are approximately 90 feet up. I mean, you can go down a little bit with your misty step, obviously. Over some
Yeah.
rocks. That's cool. That's cool as hell.
And that's only a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's only a bonus action. All right. Would I be able to tell where the ship is from here?
No.
No perception roll or anything?
No, because you teleported away. There was no perception of space and movement.
That's fair. Okay. Well, if I can't tell where the ship is, how do I decide where to go?
Great question.
If the waves are going west,
Shut up. No. Bad.
I mean, it's got to be a perception roll, right?
Yeah.
you can't see through this fog.
Wait.
right?
You've got no perceptive clue to tell you which way to go. You're effectively in a total sensory deprivation tank.
And you've just done 2 teleports because
You've done
That's the
2
dragon menu.
teleports, so you have no sort of proprioception for where you've gone, no gravity sense, other than you know which way is up and down.
Okay.
Your only clue, really, at the moment, until we think of something, is the dragon.
I was going to say, what?
us? Like,
Yeah, I was
surely
about to
the
say the
ship would make
noises
noise.
of the ship, the crew, the shouting for "Holy shit, there's a dragon!" The people
It's already 50
moving with
feet,
the
10,
ropes and the sails.
20, 30,
Give me a
40.
perception check.
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
you're within a decent amount of space that maybe you can do that. I think that's a good point. Sound is
18.
perfectly valid. 18. Okay, you know where the ship is. Within
Okay, I
18, you
fly to
can
the ship.
pinpoint them with the sound. Yeah.
You can only move 3 spaces, unless your flight speed is higher.
That's
10,
50
20,
feet.
30. That's right. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking it was 5 feet for a second.
Unless you
So
dash,
I was
which you've still
here-
got if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to dash back to the ship.
Yeah. So that's bonus action, movement, and action. Done. You're back.
Yeah.
Everyone's just seen you be snatched by a dragon, and you're just like, you're back like, nothing. Ain't no thing.
Also,
It's fine.
Little bit
Captain.
good.
as his turn ends, I'm gonna take out points of movement. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hold.
5.
Well,
Crash.
yeah, I was gonna say.
You didn't think to not go into the fog on the map?
I mean, I assume that's just an effect on the map, not that it's necessarily.
Crash. You crash into the rocks here. Unfortunately, Amity, you're not in the crow's nest anymore to have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with a crash, your speed's currently 50 feet. So you take 5d6 crashing damage. I think it was d6, wasn't it, on crashing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
it's a
believe
d6.
so.
I think I modeled it after falling damage, basically.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
2d6 for each.
Ship crashing.
Oh, 2d6 for each hex you've got left.
Oh,
so...
for each hex of movement it has, so it's only got 1 hex of movement left.
No, not left. Just has.
Oh, okay.
So
that's 10d6.
that's...
So that's
Yeah,
10d6.
10d6.
Yeah, I've been operating as if the clouds were actual hazards, and I guess that kind of paid off so far.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
I was
told
literally
that.
about to say, wait, the clouds might have rocks in them.
Yeah.
28, 30, 35,
Uh,
37
that had-
points of damage.
Okay.
Ow.
It is worth noting that the clouds haven't consistently just been littered with rocks.
Oh yeah, they don't all
happen
have
to-
rocks in. You just happen to
Yeah,
have hit
yeah.
one in this case.
Like, I have been paying attention to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, there was sort of uncertainty, and there was no one in the crow's nest, so it was probably safer to avoid them.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
got 3 extra holes
I mean,
from
but
that.
they're just map icons. They don't
It's hard to tell.
correlate.
Yeah. Crunch into there, and your ship is reduced. Speed is reduced to 0. You can, of course, turn at 0. You're now in a parked equivalent, so you can just rotate however you want. But you will have to change speed again if you would like to increase your speed. Unfortunately, the person in the helm has already used their action, I believe.
It doesn't take an action. It's just at the end of movement, I believe.
Nope, change speed is an action.
Turn.
I'm gonna move me off the
Yeah.
ship token so we can see the ship.
You can turn though, can't you?
Oh yeah, you can turn, that's fine. But the changing the speed to increase the speed again. It's because you're shouting commands at people to, get the sails out and all that. Whatever nautical term it is for get the sails out. It's probably not shouting get the sails out. But
Sails out.
Next.
Yep.
From the naval combat rules as listed in the Legend Keeper, change speed is an action. You are quite correct. Shut up, go on.
But we've all done it.
Enfys.
It's easy to do. I also cannot read. We know this. Like just moments ago I was reading the helm stats.
Yeah.
So yeah, it happens to the best of us. Like me and Enfys. Okay, Nigel, that was your go anyway, because we covered your movement and your action and all that. We go to Tattle.
Yeah, when I got back out of, probably said something along the lines of,
Okay.
that dragon fucking hurt.
It did,
So,
didn't it?
yeah, I've got a question for the DM first.
Mhm.
So that the dragon just landed on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So Tattle was probably quite nearby. Don't notice anything particularly interesting about it.
Blue. It's big. It is.
Reminds me of Nigel.
There were strange tentacles jutting out of its head, and a few horns in places where blue dragons don't tend to have horns.
But my life, we're
Demon
dealing with a
dragon.
demon dragon.
Yeah, certainly a demonic aspect to it, which might be why its powers are a little unusual.
This is like Neela
it-
all over again.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
Wow,
the
it's
fog
kinda
was
worse.
moving with it, almost cloaking it, making it possibly hard to hit with ranged weaponry.
I wonder if the dragon's controlling the fog or the fog's controlling the dragon. Well, that's besides the
There's a
point.
question.
There's some holes to fix here, so I guess I'll be rolling strength again.
Okay, roll strength. Again, if you've got carpenter's tools, you can add that.
I don't believe I do. Nope, just herbalist.
Okay,
For 4.
one hole. You always do one minimum, so it's always worth doing.
Oh, yeah.
And we go.
And
We
bonus action, I'm going to pick up some shells. wipe them under seawater and mutter something. That's just magic stone cast just in case.
Okay. How many holes you got at the moment?
9.
9?
Oh, no, 8.
8. Okay. Gain 8 points of water.
How are we doing for water?
14
Out of a total of 30.
out of 30.
Oof.
Scary.
Ooh.
Aegis, over to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aegis is gonna fix holes.
Holes again. Strength check.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's 1. Oh, come on.
Got
Do
inspiration.
you have inspiration?
No, I've used it
Yeah.
already.
Oh.
On
Oh,
one.
never mind.
No.
1 hole fixed. Just the dragons go.
Really missing the artificer right about now.
Hmm. If it comes into view, I'm going to shoot it with a longbow.
Yeah, it has come into view.
Come
Please
on,
roll
Rainbow
with
Dice, come through.
disadvantage. Because it is wreathed in fog.
Let me roll that again. Okay. Good news. The second roll was higher.
Ooh.
Bad news. I'm not sure it hits anyway. Was once you hit.
It'd be great if you do.
Hit. Longbow
Because it's an
plus 5.
effect
Plus
that
5
happens when you hit and no one's hit it yet. Or done damage. More accurately.
So it's effectively plus 1. So because of the -4 that I have to my d20s, 15 total.
15 does not hit, I'm afraid.
I didn't think it was gonna let me just mark off that I've used an arrow. Okay.
Okay. Crashes down onto the boat.
No.
Who's on the deck at the moment? Tattle, Aegis.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to need dexterity
I'd also-
saving throws, please. As it opens its mouth and it unleashes a blast of lightning breath.
Ugh,
Oh, baby. I'm going to
I
have to
miss
roll
being
a
a
lot.
rogue.
Oh,
Aegis, you're good. I mean, you're going to take half damage, but you're good. Tattle, you're less good. You're much less good. Have you got anything?
Absorb elements.
Absorb elements.
There you go.
Good shout. What does it do?
Okay, basically I can gain resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder
Okay.
damage, and also
Choose
the first
lightning.
melee attack I did. Yeah, I'll choose lightning.
Okay, because
No, you choose acid.
you take, and both of you will half this, 73 points of lightning damage.
oh no.
good.
I have
Because-
never seen so many 10s on a d10 roll in my life.
That is instant death.
Yeah, gang,
Yeah.
I have bad news.
The Aegis is
has
dead.
disappeared.
What was your hit point maximum?
Doesn't matter.
I had
It's
29 left. I've gone to hell.
How much did you get? You had 29, so it halved to 36. You've gone to hell.
And 36 was my max anyway.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Aegis. Whoomph, you vanish in the electrical cloud and you wake up in a hotel lobby?
You guys are in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are.
What did it half to again? Sorry.
36.
So you're
Oh, that
probably
is
down.
yeah, I'm down. That was my exact hit point total.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
okay,
ooh,
okay,
let me,
okay.
no, wait, let me have, 36. 73 divided by 2 is 36. Aegis, you see in front of you a sharply dressed man with red skin sitting there with a glass of red wine and says, Aegis, it's been so long since our little talk. I was wondering, since Imp joined me relatively quickly, how long it would take you. I take it you had a rough trip. Just a little stairs joke. We've been making a lot of them down here.
Well, Aegis doesn't know how how Imp disappeared, so that means nothing to him. But,
By the look of confusion in your eyes, I'm assuming you have no idea how Imp vanished.
No, not exactly. But
I mean,
I
Tattle
must
would have
say-
probably been talking about it a lot.
The destination is perhaps better than where I was previously, given what was going on that ship. I just hope the others are okay.
Well, I'm sure I'll be seeing them all very, very soon.
How many deals have you made?
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't always need to make a deal to get someone's soul when they die. They just need to have been sinful. And sin is so very easy to entice someone into.
Oh, I can't imagine anything bad or evil that any of those lot have done.
You've never seen any acts of pride or vengeance, any anger and violence?
I only see the best in people.
Very well. In another time, without a deal, maybe you wouldn't have come down here then. I'm very glad you're here, though. I'm very glad indeed, Aegis. Oh, I've missed you.
Honestly, I don't really know that much about you, to be fair.
Well, come, we'll have plenty of time to talk. Let's get you settled in. I have a wonderful bed already prepared for you.
Where is dear
Oh,
Imp?
no.
Where's
Oh,
Imp?
dear.
Oh, Imp's busy. A lot of paperwork, you understand.
That's funny.
Well.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Blue?
I was gonna say that's funny. When I had Imp show up for like 5 seconds in the carnival, their punishment was just filling out the same stack of paperwork for it to later be wiped so they could refill it out.
Now, come Aegis. Let's talk about your favorite things. And he puts his arm over you and walks you away. Meanwhile, on the ship, Aegis has just vanished. But the dragon is still there. Tattle has hit the deck. Amity and Nigel, you're still up. Your turn, Amity.
Okay, if I remember rightly, Nigel has a ranged method of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I can heal, but I think it's an action, and I might be better spent. Okay,
Oh shit, there's a cat in my lap.
bonus action. Kitty is perfect.
Good use.
I'm going to tell Drog to attack.
Okay, no disadvantage because this is not a ranged attack.
Drog doesn't attack yet. Drog does that on Drog's turn.
Never mind.
But that's just where my bonus action is going.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can't cast. Do I? No. Wait, I'm not going to do that. My bonus action is going to go on a spell, Ensnaring Strike, and I'm going to smack it with a sword.
Interesting.
Wait, do I need to use a bonus action to disengage from the helm?
No. When it comes to fighting like this, you don't have to remove from a position to be able to do things.
Okay, amazing. Then, yeah, bonus action, Ensnaring Strike, and then I swing. I run in and I swing.
Okay.
Okay, I have blind sight for what it's worth. If I'm in melee range, I'm not doing this at disadvantage. Because of my fighting style.
Very nice.
Okay, that's a miss. I know that's a miss. I rolled 13 and with the -1,
That was
plus
a miss.
1 even.
Yeah.
Just not happening.
It's bad luck. Bad luck, unfortunately.
But I do believe I hold on to Ensnaring Strike because I didn't.
Yeah, it's a
land the
concentration
hit.
spell. Yeah.
Yeah. So until I hit, it's just it'll just trigger on the next creature hit. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just check what can Strike do. What can Strike do?
There's always Ang. There's always Bitey Bite.
Hang on, I'm just double checking the rules on that because I believe I have to be able to order it.
Didn't you just spend
Mixed
your
force
bonus
and
action
cannibalism.
ordering it?
No, I spent my bonus action casting Ensnaring Strike.
Of course.
It can move and take reactions on its own, but only takes a dodge action on its own unless its warden takes a bonus action to command it to take another action. If I'm incapacitated, the Drake can take any action, not just dodge.
So it's dodging at the moment, but
yeah, it gets up into melee, but takes the dodge action.
Yeah.
That's the
All
end
right,
of my turn.
Nigel, over to you. There is a dragon on your goddamn ship.
Yep. So bonus action, healing word. Tattle's up with 10 HP.
Welcome back, Tattle.
I don't roll on down targets.
Nice.
Next healing.
Heck yeah.
Grave
And that's
cleric.
why I left it to you.
Bullshit. Okay. Shit, can't do 2 leveled spells in a turn. Oh wait, no. That was a bonus action. Shouldn't I be able to do it? Never mind.
You can do a cantrip.
You can do a
Yeah.
cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, not that that's gonna really help anything right now. So
The good news is we're not moving, so we don't have to worry about crashing.
yeah, this is true. That is the good news. But we have a dragon on the ship. So what would I have to
win
do to
some,
get
you
the ship
lose some.
moving?
Someone has to take control of the helm and use their action to get the ship started.
Okay. Well, I think the action. I was gonna say I think the action might be better served doing other stuff, but my actions are basically shoot it, hit it with a silvered hand axe, since I've already used my magic for the turn.
You could do those things, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good if somebody could land a hit.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is at disadvantage though because of the fog that's following it.
Yeah, I thought that was just ranged though.
Yeah, just ranged. Just ranged.
Oh, it is just ranged. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna boop it with my silvered ignition hand axe. It fucking catches on fire.
Just got to hit.
So I pull the hand axe out of its whatever you store thing in, and it catches on fire thanks to the alchemist fire stored in the blade.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the die stops spinning, which it has been doing for several seconds, I'll let you know what I've rolled.
You've rolled every number at once.
Okay, that's a lot. Anyway, it's 14. That's not going to hit. But
That is not going to hit, I'm afraid.
yeah, no. Okay. Oh, that's my stuff.
Okay. Tattle, you're back. There's a dragon on the ship. What are you going to do?
Okay. Bonus action, wild shape into a giant spider.
Classic.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up, then the rest of my movement to charge forth and bite. Per my charger feat, this is going to deal extra damage if it hits.
Okay. Just got to hit.
Yep, just got a hit. Wait, let me just double check something. Yeah, we don't get anything added to the damage roll. So the die is cast. That's a natural 17.
And what
Plus
is it
numbers.
unnaturally?
Oh, okay. Wow. 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, I'll also need, and I'll be very cheeky, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, DC 11.
Right. DC 11 con save.
I think a dragon's going to make that.
Well, you never know. I mean, nat 1, it doesn't. This is literally what it had to roll to fail.
Oh, wow.
Amazingly.
Okay, do you want me to roll piercing and poison damage separately?
No, give them combined, it's fine.
Okay, cool. And I'm sure this won't bite me in the arse. 17 points of damage total.
17 points of damage. Our first
Oh,
bit
sorry.
of damage.
Sorry, plus 5 for 22 points because of charge.
22 points of damage. Lovely. It's a shame you don't get the benefit of absorber elements, really.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I went down, I think it's concentration, isn't it?
Oh, it's duration 1 round. It's not concentration.
Oh, so do I still get it?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume it's resistant, but...
If not outright immune.
Oh yeah, no,
Is it
it's
worth
lightning.
rolling?
Yeah, don't worry. it's immune to lightning damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot
what
it had to be the same type. Yeah, I was getting confused.
But yeah, I turn into a giant spider and just...
Okay. As the is it your mandibles? Are you biting down or something? Or
Yeah, but... Yeah, obviously this is a poisonous bite, so it's just, spider fangs going gang gang.
yeah, as the mandibles bite into this half putrid dragon flesh, you hear this sonorous ringing in your head as of 1,000 bells all at once, and it is so loud it stuns you for a second, and you reel back, and the dragon vanishes.
Spider Tattle blinks all 8 of her eyes.
Oh yeah, it did that before. Carried me with it that time though.
But this time it doesn't come back. No matter how long you spend sailing, it doesn't come back.
What the fuck?
Tattle shrugs with her front 2 legs.
Pull the lead out. Let's get the ship out of here.
I immediately get to work fixing a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Fix
we
the-
had to do was
fix the
hit
ship.
it.
I said that multiple times in the combat.
Look, I was trying. I was trying.
It was not an easy thing to do. That's why I knew it was going to be difficult. But maybe
I also
you've not
tried.
seen the last of Aranax,
Oh, I'm sure.
the Bale from
Well,
Twilight.
definitely not. And then we're down to band
so-
member. I'm so scared.
Yeah. Down 2.
Mm.
You sail on, and eventually you reach the rock. You are able to disembark, and what you see on this outcrop of rock is a small tower, like a wizard's tower, of stone that is crumbling, and there is a front door and nothing else. It is tiny. It looks like it's a circular one, so it's a cylindrical tower. But you step inside, and there is no staircase upwards. That is long broken. There's no roof above you. This was clearly used as a roost by the dragon. There's droppings everywhere. But there is no hoard of treasure either. That is missing. What you do see, though, is a door. And that door looks unusually pristine. It's made of wood. It's ornate. It's a double width door, so, proper like saloon door opening of it. With brass handles. There's no adornment on it other than, shapes. It looks almost like if elves did Art Deco,
So dwarves.
Well, no, because it's more curvy than that.
So elves.
Of sorts, but it's made of metal. It's not wood.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like gold
Like
and bronze and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
What I mean to
like a
say is
dwarf and
these
elven
symbols are not
collaboration.
things you can sit down and do an intelligence check and decipher. They're purely ornamental.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. It took me a second to think of it, but I have something. I have a question about what happened to Aegis when they poofed.
Yeah.
Did they take everything with them? I'm just mainly asking, did the lightning javelin drop to the deck, or is that in hell now?
Assuming we work it the same way imp stuff worked, imp stuff went with them, so I would
Yeah, there
assume.
was
Just
no
a-
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thought I'd ask.
Oh, yeah. Quick question for the GM. Would this have been... Would my wild shape still be up? I've got 2 hours on it.
It wouldn't have taken you 2 hours to get there, so your wild shape can still be up.
Okay.
What do you do?
I, as your pistolier, question if this would not be a good time to have a quick break.
It's not, and I'll give you a reason for it in a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Pastel, since she's got some hit points to spare, is going to just tap the door gently.
I pass out healing potions to get everyone out to full health.
Good idea.
Just assume I have enough because I'm carrying
Amity-
like 15.
Amity does not take one.
Oh wait, no, I have 20. My bad.
Spider Tattle, you tap the door and nothing happens. By the looks of the handle, it probably is a pull, but...
I open the door for Spider Tattle. Like, keep myself to
the
one
doors.
side of it. Open the door.
Yeah.
Inside,
Tattle, go
you
for it.
see a box-shaped room that is 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay.
The ceiling is 10 feet high. There is no other door.
It's a lift. Of course, I don't think Tattle or anyone here would know what a lift is. So, wait,
No
no,
one
there
else
was one
can
in the
speak
Dwarven
spider.
Mines.
No one else can speak spider, but there was one in the Dwarven Mines. You have come across this sort of contrivance before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were on the
Tassel sort
Dwarven
of,
Mines quest.
Yeah, Tattle shifts back to a humanoid form because clearly there's not going to be much space here anyway. And she says, "It's a lift. There was one in the mines where imp." And she trails off.
And as she's saying that, Nigel just shoves a potion in her mouth. Drink up, you're very hurt.
Do you know how disgusting those things taste?
Yes, they're not meant for tasting good. They're meant for keeping you alive. And
Assuming
I'd very much like to keep you alive.
Okay. What's the number on that potion, by the way?
2d4 plus 2, and if it doesn't heal you to max, I'm just going to use another one.
you're gonna keep shoveling them down.
I have 20!
Just open your gullet, love.
Start
Six.
force feeding everyone potions until they're back to full health.
Yeah. Assuming Amity has this contrivance described to them, they're gonna look at the room, look back at Tattle, look at the room, and say, "There's nothing to hold it up, unless it's magical, I suppose. A wizard could have done it."
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2, so... You know, just let me know how many potions it takes to get you to full health.
I'm gonna. We're on 3, 4.
Really?
Yeah, that's got me up.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Alright.
4.
yeah, Tattle was on 10 HP. Like, it'll take it.
There you go.
Okay. Do we just enter the room?
There's no markings on the door we can use to get a check of some kind of like who might have made this or that kind of deal.
No.
Not in this case.
That was specified.
Alright.
Yeah.
If you had a dwarf with you, maybe.
Yeah, way to rub it in.
If only. What languages do I speak? I don't speak. It doesn't matter because it's not a language. Yeah, I think we just. I would like to enter the room. Make sure with. I'm gonna have Dry hold the door open while I investigate this room to see what's inside it. What's going on here?
There's nothing inside it. There's no other door. Just the one with Drag in. That Drag's holding open. The door does try to close, but Drag holds it open.
The door actively tries to close. I think we just gotta go in. We just gotta do it. We just gotta go for it.
Well, onwards and forwards.
I suppose. I'm going to let the crew know to keep an eye on each other and the one in the brig especially. And
Okay.
Cheeky Dave, I'm leaving you in charge.
You got it, Captain. And he cheeks
yeah.
cheekily away.
Yeah. Tattle speaks to what was their name?
She's going to be heartbroken. Or sorry, they're going to be heartbroken. Or no, or she. She or they.
Yeah, Tallis, that was it. In my defense, she changed her name several times.
It's true.
Yeah. Tassel sort of approaches Tass and says, I found what I'm here for. I think. I might not come back, but hey, you're on a ship. Good luck with
Alice's
whatever you need to
eyes
do.
are sunken, and her skin is showing blue veins all across her cheeks, and she coughs and goes, "Come back soon, okay? I don't feel so good."
Would it be the worst idea to bring them with us?
Box does not fit that many people in.
How many does it fit?
10 foot
clearly
by 10 foot.
Okay.
4 squares on a battle map. Won't fit a whole crew for sure. You could probably take one person with you if you want, but I can't guarantee their safety where you're going.
That's fair.
I would like to not take another person because that one square is being taken up by Drake.
You can
Tattle,
Drag.
Presumably Thorek's going with you all as well, so...
Yeah, but like 5 foot by 5 foot squares is like,
Okay,
that's not actually...
player characters only. We get it.
No, what I mean is a 5 foot square is how much space you control in battle. It's not how big you are.
Oh, yeah.
You can fit more than one person in that space.
We can cramp people in,
Yeah, but it's like every elevator where it says maximum occupancy 10 people, and you're like, how?
Nobody likes a cramped elevator.
Yeah. Tattle just takes the mundane silver sickle she has and hands it to Tallis and says, "Hey, I'll probably want this back. It's quite expensive. So yeah, hang on to it. Now have to come back, right?"
Got it. Yeah. She nods, but she looks very nervous.
Yep. And with that, Tattle gives her a little salute and walks back towards the lift. Question mark.
Are you all entering the lift?
Is the Lantern of Revealing showing anything?
It shows there is something hidden in here. Yes.
Finally.
The Lantern of Revealing does show something. The Lantern of Revealing shows a window. Now, through that window, and it's in the opposite side of the door, you can't see anything at the moment because it's just rock behind it. But you think maybe that's going to give you a heads up of what you're heading into before you get to it.
Okay. Well, only way I can see through is just going in this very strange wizard's room.
Okay, you'll step into the wizard's room. You
Drake
tell
steps
Drake
in
to
last,
come
that's
in
the door
and
closed. Yeah.
the door closes, and the room starts to move downwards, slowly at first, and then speeding up, and gets faster and faster.
There's no earthly way of knowing.
And faster, and it starts to feel warm, and then suddenly the rock that you're seeing moving far past the window opens up to the most massive cavern you have ever seen, full of fire and brimstone and winged imps and devils of all sorts as you descend the elevator to hell.
Oh, hell. Yeah, I knew this was coming. It was a pretty good guess.
Tattle just sort of giggles slightly and says, "Oh, well. I think we have an appointment here."
3 adventurers in a well.
And you just descend like this for genuinely 5 hours. It's a long way down. Everyone, by the way, you're
Do you want
pretty
to make
sure
it 8
everyone
hours
can
and they
see
can have a
you.
long rest?
No. You cannot long rest in the elevator.
That would
Can we
be
short
8
rest?
hours, at least.
You can get a short rest, that's fine.
Well. 3 times better in Infernal.
And then as you reach the bottom and the doors are about to open, you see
Sorry, Enfys.
stood in front of the elevator your old nemesis, Asmodeus.
Oh, I thought you were about to say imp.
Your old nemesis, Imp. No, Asmodeus. And he does not look happy that you're
You
here.
mean Ashmedai, Nick?
Yes, sorry, Ashmedai. It's been
Potato,
months.
potato.
And I will...
And let me say it
I'll
again.
say-
He does not look happy. The doors have not yet opened. We're ending the session there.
Aw. I was
You-
going to
you
say
get to
pleasure
s-
to meet you.
You get to speak to him in a whole session. You get a whole roleplay session with the devil next time.
Oh shit, this wouldn't be the first time Thorek's been to hell. That's why they went after Kraken.
Welcome back. All right, we're going to stop there. Thank you all for playing. And we'll pick this up very soon, in quotes,
Yeah.
to work out what happens in hell.
All right, everyone. See y'all in 6 months.
All right. Fingers crossed I've pressed all the right buttons. Yes! Well done, everyone. We all made it to hell. This has taken a long time. This is like a 6-month mission, but they finally did it. That dragon is not beaten yet, though. So we shall see what awaits them. Thank you all for watching. It's been really, really good having you all here, and it's been really good having this back. And also, I noticed no drop frames. Hell yes. We're back. So yeah, next week we've got Mobius Command, so that's going to be really, really good. We've got a couple of other great streams. Huge thank you to the people who have gone to ko-fi.com/kirstinus and supported on various tiers. Their names are coming up on the top left right now. If you want to get your name here, you can go straight to that website and support on any of the member tiers. So huge thank you to Ikifu, Super Talia DX, Willow, Al Wyvern, Ben Newman, Bringing the Revolution, Catbat, Neo Gets, 8-Bit Goggles, Aeon, Born Typing, Craig Perko, Crimson Hail, Summer Bee, and Terran Jokes. All of you is what makes this happen. Thank you very, very much. You're all fantastic.